Hello, and welcome to the sample playthrough of Gears Restoration. As for my reasoning behind the creation of this game, I'm a massive steampunk enthusiast and wanted to design a game that felt steampunk down to its very core mechanics, rather than just a skin applied to a different genre of game. My idea was for an island exploration game, where the entire island is a large automaton named Gear, hence the title, which slowly comes to life as you explore and solve more of these puzzles, with these gears scattered around the island. In order to achieve this, however, I had to establish and polish the main mechanic of that game, the actual puzzles. This is the 7th or 8th iteration of my original design, with the first prototype being made out of a hotel notepad as I was flying home from visiting USC. For the actual mechanics behind the game, gears behave as they would in real life, and I go through a great deal of slowly teaching how gears work here on the side. The first puzzle is designed to show the player that gears are to be placed on the game board, like so that the starting and solution gears are connected. As for the second puzzle, the starting and ending gears are made so that exactly one gear can be fit in between them. However, the rotational direction is incorrect. This first gear is rotating in the Widdershins direction, which is another word for counterclockwise. So this one would be turning clockwise, so this one would turn Widdershins, which is not what is required to solve the puzzle. Thus, the solution is to have both gears in the solving area, so that this one turns Widdershins, clockwise, Widdershins, clockwise, allowing you to solve the puzzle. The third puzzle is designed to teach the player that if you increase the size of a gear, it turns slower than the gear that is powering it. The opposite is also true, so if you decrease the size of a gear, it will turn faster than the gear powering it. The solution here is as shown, so that the gears turn in the correct direction, clockwise, Widdershins, clockwise, Widdershins, but also so that they have the correct rotational speed. Because these two gears are the same size, they turn at the same speed. Because this one is half the size of this one, it turns at twice the speed. And because these two are the same size, they turn at the same speed. So, 20, 20, 40, 40. These first three puzzles are largely designed as tutorials on how gears function, while the puzzles from here become much more puzzling. Pun intended. This is because here in the fourth puzzle, the sixth puzzle is completely inaccessible with the gears that are given. There's simply no way to close this gap. As an additional challenge, if you try and use two gears to rotate this one to get to puzzle 5, you end up having the rotational direction be incorrect. Widdershins, clockwise, Widdershins, clockwise, which is incorrect. To further complicate things, if you use all three gears to make sure that the rotational direction is correct, here in puzzle 5, you will not have enough resources to reach the end gear. So, the solution here is to use only one gear to connect these two. And as I detail on the side right here, by not using these two in the solution, it allows you to take them to the next puzzle to solve. This gives you enough gears to reach the end goal with the correct direction and rotational speed. In addition, as I detail on the side here, because you are returning to a puzzle you have already solved from one you have just solved, you are able to take these gears back with you to the previous puzzle. With the addition of this larger gear, you now have enough resources to close the gap with the correct directional and the correct speed. These two mechanics of carrying gears and pulling them out of puzzles has massive gameplay implications for later, more challenging levels. If you want to download this version of the game and try and solve these later puzzles for yourself, it is available for viewing and download at my website, pursegaming.com. Thank you for your time, and good luck reaching puzzle number 10.